5.
All right. I would like to now call to order the May 24th meeting of the Conservation, Sustainability, and Green Initiatives Committee. Council, can you take attendance, please?
Sure, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Reinhardt,
Yep.
Efficoro, Commisso,
Here.
Fine,
Here.
Lockhart,
Here.
Miller,
Present.
Plotsky,
Present.
Simpson, and Pearlie.
Here.
7 present, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. For starting with previous business, is there a motion to approve the previous meeting minutes?
I'll move.
Second.
Is there a second? Matt, thanks. Motion by Vicky. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carries unanimous. Okay. Jeff, do you want to make a comment on items 2 and 3, the local IM items?
Sure, Mr. Chairman. I think given that the full legislature last week approved the first component of the subsequent treatment of the elements that were originally envisioned under local law M, and given that the committee is moving forward and I think making good progress on the second component, I think it's appropriate that the original local law as I introduced be withdrawn. And we'll continue apace on our work going forward.
Okay. All right. And that applies also then to the public hearing. So those are both withdrawn at the suggestion of sponsor. The next item is local law number A for 2022, a local law establishing the Sustainability Technology and Green Energy Act, or the STAGE Act. Cameron, were you going to speak on that? Or is
No, that would not be me.
Chairman Joyce is here, Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're carrying this local law, which is live before you tonight, on behalf of the County Executive's Office and the Advanced Albany County Alliance. This is setting up the framework in the county to make Albany County more marketable for green energy and sustainability-focused jobs and manufacturing. And this kind of sets the stage and gives us the tools we need to embark towards that.
Okay, are there any questions from the committee members? Matt?
Just correct me, Andrew. Didn't we pass this already? Or is this, what am I missing here?
We did the public hearing, Mr. Miller.
Oh, that was just a hearing? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Is that it, Matt?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, do we have a motion to move this out of committee?
Make a motion.
Matt, is there a second?
I'll second.
Vicky, a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion is carried and unanimous.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Chairman. Current business. Item number 3282, authorizing an agreement with the Mohawk Hudson Land Conservancy regarding the installation of a little art gallery on the Albany County Rail Trail in Delmar.
Thank you, Chairman. As you may have seen on the rail trail, there are little libraries. This is a similar size structure, is a little art gallery as requested for installment by the Art Committee of Mohawk Hudson Land Conservancy. It basically is supporting local artists that would be placing custom art in the little art gallery. The Art Committee would be funding those artists to be placing their art in the gallery. And it's sort of similar in the idea that art is responsible for a lot of the art murals that you'll see if you're walking or biking along the rail trail.
Cameron, I have a quick question. Who is constructing the little structure?
It is someone known by a member of the Art Committee. I believe it might be included in the background information of this. I don't know their name.
I couldn't find it. the reason I wanted to, the reason I asked this question for the other members of the committee is when we've put up the little libraries, often you've had like local Boy Scouts or other volunteers who have constructed the little library, and they get recognition, et cetera. So I want to make sure that we give recognition to whoever is involved in the construction. Matt, do you have a comment?
Yeah, just it is in there, Bill, on the background under the structure. The last line says the unit will be constructed by an accomplished carpenter with quality details and minimal tasteful decoration.
All right, but it doesn't say who.
It does. It's thank you, legislator, for pointing that out. It's Jeff Hamburg.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's make sure he gets some recognition. Any other comments? Is there a motion to move?
I'll make a motion, Bill. I'd like to be added as co-sponsor.
Yeah. Actually, I would too.
I'd love to be added if you don't mind.
No, not at all. Anyone else?
Put us all.
What was that?
I'll go on.
Fine, to myself.
Okay, yeah, okay, so Frank suggested we all go on. Does anyone object to being added? Any committee members object to being added? Jeff, Pat?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'd like to go on.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay,
Me
so
too
we're,
also, Bill. I'm on the committee, but I'll go on.
No, I want to go on.
okay, all right. And we're even gonna let Mark on. Wow, okay.
Well, should we vote on that, Mr. Chairman? Letting him on or?
No.
Just kidding, Mark.
Come on now, that's one of your own party members there, Mark. What's going on?
I said, well, we have fun. We kid each other.
Okay, so we have the full committee and Mark on as co-sponsors. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Bill, I don't think you got a second.
Oh, we didn't get a second?
No.
All right, I'll second it. Okay, so we had votes in favor. Any opposed? Okay, it passes unanimous.
Thank you.
Next item is, item 53, public hearing on local, no, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. 3343, authorizing an agreement with the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation and New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation regarding mitigation measures at the Watervliet Shaker Historic District. So who wants to speak on this?
That would be Laura.
Oh, hi, Laura. Okay,
Hi.
you got the floor.
Okay, through the seeker process, which included consultation with New York State Office of Historic Preservation, it was determined that the project would potentially have a negative impact on historic and cultural resources as it's inconsistent with the Watervliet Shaker Historic District. The county consulted with SHPO to develop a historic preservation mitigation plan to offset the potential visual impacts that the solar array might have on the district. The Shaker Heritage Society was also contacted to identify actions that would most benefit the district. The mitigation measures were incorporated into this letter of resolution, and the measures include documentation of the site in its current condition, funding the replacement of the roof of the meeting house at the church family site of up to $35,000, which is to be paid by Siemens, the solar developer, and using pollinator plants, native grasses in and around the array and on the perimeter fence to lessen the visual impact. The letter of resolution includes New York State DEC as it's required to gain coverage under the general permit for stormwater management, which is required for the project.
All right, are there any questions? Okay, if there are no questions, then I would ask for a vote on moving this forward. Is there okay, Matt, motion, and Vicky, were you a second?
I guess I just had a quick question, Laura. So the Shaker Heritage Society is satisfied with these suggestions and changes and?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So I'll
Yeah,
second.
Okay, yeah, okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, it passes unanimous. Laura, are you going to be speaking on the next item as well?
Yes.
Okay, so the final item is, sorry, 3344, determination that the solar installation on Watervliet Shaker Road, the radar tower project in the town of Colony will not have a significant effect on the environment. Laura?
Okay, this project consists of a lease of approximately 5 acres of county-owned property at 897 Watervliet Shaker Road, known as the radar site, to Siemens Industry for the installation of a 1.87 megawatt solar farm that will produce power for Albany County through a power purchase agreement. The solar project was reviewed under the State Environmental Quality Review Act, and while it's relatively small in acreage, because it's located in the Watervliet Shaker Historic District, it was classified as a type 1 action. Following the procedures for type 1 action, the county requested lead agency status for the review and prepared a full environmental assessment form. In addition to the information on this form, additional information was collected and reviewed in order to assess the potential environmental impacts. This included a viewshed analysis, phase 1 archaeological investigation, a landscape plan, tree inventory, carbon sequestration analysis,
Turn on.
draft site plan. You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And habitat and wildlife data from New York State DEC, Natural Heritage Program, and US Fish and Wildlife. In reviewing the information, it was determined that 2 potential impacts would require mitigation. One of these we just discussed was the historic and cultural impacts that were addressed through the letter of resolution. The other issue was on the impact on trees. While the current area is reduced from the original proposed area, there's still approximately 2.7 acres of trees that will be affected. The updated tree inventory indicated that 65% of the trees are under 6 inches in diameter, and the majority of them are black locusts. There are 72 what are considered non-invasive trees over 4 inches, mostly cherry and maple, to mitigate the loss of trees for habitat, carbon sequestration function. The solar array and the perimeter will be replanted with 595 trees and shrubs, as well as native pollinator flowers and grasses within the array. In addition, in accordance with local law M, replacement saplings will also be planted on county property. If there's not space on the site, then it would be off-site nearby.
Now, you reference local law M. You don't really mean local law M. I think you mean the.
Yeah, whatever. Wait, what is it now? I'm sorry.
Jeff, remind me this is the public policy, and I don't remember the number off the top of my head.
I don't know. I have to defer to Rebecca as to whether it had a number.
It has a resolution number. It was adopted last month. It's the tree preservation policy for Albany County.
Right.
So none of us know the number.
We don't know the number. But we all know.
Well, as soon as I get that, I will update the narrative and.
But I can assure you all that it has a number. Okay. Are there any questions for Laura? No. If not, do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion.
Matt, motion. I will second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Was that an opposition? Or was that a late? Okay, I guess it's unanimous.
Mr. Chairman, if I could just note that I think because of your leadership on this issue, I think we were able to achieve a unanimous support on this. So I appreciate that very much.
Well, it's nice on those rare occasions when we can get bipartisan efforts leading somewhere. That's good. Thank you, Jeff and everyone else for.
Bill,
for-
if I could interject, resolution 137 per the council to the chair.
All
Is the
right,
tree preservation policy.
we have a number. Okay. I did want to, I wanted to note that Kevin O'Connor showed up. Kevin, we did already approve the item that you were going to speak on. Chairman Joyce filled in admirably for you. Probably not with as much detail as you could have offered, but
Oh,
anyway.
come on. Come on. I thought I did good. I was impressed, but
It was approved and he did an excellent job.
thank you.
My chairman always does an excellent job.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm sure Mr. Chairman Joyce did a much better job than I would have done in any event. So,
Oh,
thank you.
undoubtedly, undoubtedly.
Yeah, it's a very, very important initiative, and I think it's going to really put the Albany County at the forefront of environmental, economic development and sustainable energy. So, congratulations.
Kevin, all I want to say, and you won't be surprised at this because I've already made these comments before, is I can't wait to see these supply chain entities coming in associated with the wind farm and Plug Power and the hydrogen economy. So,
Yeah, we've got some coming into town the week after Memorial Day. So keep your fingers crossed. We got some real significant opportunities before us.
good. All right. That concludes our agenda. Is there anything that any committee member wants to bring up before we adjourn?
Mr. Chairman, please note my presence.
Yes. Okay. Anyone else come on after we did roll call?
Yeah, Emerge Simpson is here now.
Okay. All right. So if nothing else, then do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
All right. Bararo has a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. 7 seconds. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.